The stars in the sky are going out, one by one. But no one notices it. No one can stop it. I'm racing to the last place where there is still hope. I need to make it before... You. Before it's too late. Too late? Sounds of agony will quickly fade. The world will be destroyed. Even the memory of it will be gone. And even if there is absolutely no chance of bringing it all back, there will always be someone who is willing to do the impossible. In a place without space, without time, without memories. Where am I? I wonder if I can green screen myself inside the... I'd have to sit very still. Where am I? I can't see anything except this path. My head is killing me. I remember only a skeleton with a staff in the sky. This darkness was coming from him. Did he destroy everything around here? Just standing here won't be doing any good, I guess. To change between adventure, traveling through the map, and planning, stop modes, press the switch. Right click or space. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Okay, space. Hope I'll be able to find some shelter before nightfall, if such a thing as night still even exists, without a sky, of course. Pay attention to the day progress bar at the top of the screen. Day progress. New enemies usually appear at the end of the day. Oh, it's the end of the day. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. Space, right click, mode switch. A living ball of slime. Quite a nuisance. They digest anything they can. Don't digest me. Hey, I remembered this creature. Maybe I just need to freshen up my memory and everything will go back to normal. Traveling, fighting, and most other actions are done auto-magically. The player can't affect them directly. Press anywhere to continue. Pew. Boo. It's hard to fight with your bare hands. I think there's a weapon in the remains of this thing that's not fully digested. You have an inventory and an item slot. You know what to do. So, rusty outline means empty. We can get Gladius. Oh man, I really wish I had a voice changer for it. There will be cake. Oh wait, that's GLaDOS. Anyway, 2 to 4 damage. We're currently dealing 4 to 6 damage. That will deal 4 to 6 damage. So that should be the same then. I think I remember that there was a grove nearby. Are those even my memories, or do they belong to that slime? You can... You can use the cards that are left after defeating enemies to add various new objects to the map. That's what planning mode is for. Okay. Drag the card to a suitable space to remember the land. What does the grove have? Okay. Gentle rustle of leaves, crack of dry branch, a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. The wolf can move to an adjacent tile. What if I want to put it there? Being handheld. Good, now continue your journey. Okay, so we had 4 to 6 damage barehanded. That added 4 to 6. So we have 8 to 12. Hit 1. Okay, oh, if we mouse over it, it pauses. So he's going to hit us, is he? 0.75 attacks per second. Plus 4% damage. Oh, he dies. We didn't take any... He took some damage, I think. Forest Rat Wolf. I was right. Some emotional stress, a few colourful images, and a bit of adrenaline, and everything will be forgotten like a bad dream. Or remembered as a bad. Damn. It's good that nobody is listening. You get new items and cards during battle, as you've probably already noticed. Some items have unique abilities, as do most of the cards. By hovering over an item card, you can inspect its properties, equip a new weapon, and place a new card on the map to continue. Wow. Ooh. So this also does 4 to 6, but it's got 9% vampirism. I'm assuming vampirism means lifesteal. Oh, where'd that go? Rock gives you 2 hit points, plus 2 hit points for every adjacent rock on the map, rock or mountain. Forest, plus a thick forest. Nobody knows who or what could be lurking inside. Makes you a bit nervous. Okay, forest can go anywhere, but there's an adjacent tile thing, so let's go there. What's that? Somehow managed to keep its structural integrity despite the general chaos. Okay. Let's put you up there. Great, so there was a mountain over there, and here is a forest. Oh, we're remembering. The world is just like new. The branches and stones in my backpack are a sure sign of that. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. But that shouldn't stop you from looking at them right now. Continue your journey by changing the game mode. No, but I want to look. Okay, we have stuff. Alright. Does it take a full day to do one loop? No, the daytime's irrelevant to that. Okay. Some of your actions will yield resources that you will need later on, but not right now. You shouldn't stop you. Continue journey. Oh, we've said that already. Alright, well let's we can't plan. Let's go. I think it's time to get some rest. Okay, we'll sleep then. The game itself is a journey on a looped path. That's why we're a looped hero. Only you will decide when it's time for the hero to return to camp. Either you or the fangs and claws of your enemies, of course. You can retreat almost any time, but a special animation will let you know when it's safer to do so. Retreat to the camp by pressing this button. I don't want to. You will keep this. You will lose nothing. Or is it take all? The thought of leaving the battlefield and going back to your cozy camp has passed through your mind. What a timely idea. The camp is just around the corner. Retreat, keep all resources, or stay. Let's stay. But I wanna go again. But I got a vampirism sword. If we do it 10 times, can we bug it out? Fine. It's cold and dark here. A small fire can solve both of these problems. Nice place to set up camp. This is when all resources you've gathered will come in handy. Who would have thought? You have just enough wood and stone to make a campfire. Wow, it's almost like it's a tutorial. What a nice coincidence. Build a campfire using the building function while in camp. Press build button, select campfire, and place it. Build. I'm not going to remember this. You guys remind me to build a campfire first. Campfire. There. Look at that. Congratulations, you've beaten this annoying tutorial. You can now start on your first expedition, or not, do as you wish. Click anywhere to complete the tutorial. What? What do you think we should be doing? Do we go out again, or do we restart without a tutorial? We just go? Let's go. There's a scary guy in there. Can we just stay in camp? No, look at that fire noises. Cozy campfire, warm and cozy. Monsters keep away from it, so it's a nice spot to have some rest between your travels. It's also the center of your camp and your starting point of your adventure. Hero restores 20% of his max HP upon entering the campfire tile. Alright, let's go. Continue. Oh, hang on. Let's check what we need to build. So if we want to build something, we want to make sure we at least have this sort of stuff. Wow, this stuff gets cool. Okay. So, do we have control over what we get by what we place? Like if we place a forest, do we get a timber? So we could think maybe place two forests, place 2 mountains, or hills or whatever they were, and whatever those give. There could be some high level thing there. I've got to get 1 of these, and 2 of those, and 4 of those, and 10 of these. Let's go. This path. Everything is wrong. But I remember. It looks like a completely different place. And it's empty again. Do my actions have any meaning? I really want to sit inside that guy's... like, yeah, green screen him out and sit inside that thing. I wonder if I could do that. Like I have a choice. If I need to give up and cry to save the world. I am the worst savior of all. Let's do it. Okay, if we hit it, do we interrupt its hit time? Is that what's happening? What's in a meadow? Heals 2 hit points at the start of each day. Okay, well let's put 1 up there. Oh, and you get a ration. Okay. Yeah, it said mountains next to one another give more stuff. I'll need to get a mountain first. I didn't get a weapon though. Alright, let's go. Okay, it's on 13 to 13, and I'm on 243. Okay, so we hit each other at the same time, so no, it doesn't... It's just that our hits were very close to each other. Alright, what do we got here? Still no item, we got a cemetery. That can go on the path. A place for the dead and some for the living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Alright, so... It's going to take 3 days to fight a skeleton. Let's put it there. And then maybe there'll be one by the time we get back around. There's probably going to be more than one there. Okay, we got an item. So let's take the sword straight up. We don't need to think about that. Treasury. The thick walls guard all kinds of riches from thieves and previous owners. Gives random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. Can't be built adjacent to anything. Okay, so it gives a random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to put stuff around it, right? So let's go ahead and put that there. And then I'll be able to put 9 things around it, maybe. And is that already a meadow? So let's try and put the meadows together because of adjacency item stuffs and see if we can discover some things. Hey man without hair. Thanks man, I'm probably not going to do it right now. Maybe. Battlefield. Okay, that's going to go next to the path. Appreciate that, man. Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies on the adjacent tiles can become ghosts. Are ghosts good or bad? Let's just put you... Oh, I see. Ooh! Wow, okay, so you... Do you want ghosts or not ghosts? Let's have a look at our meadows. Let's see... Does meadows have any adjacency stuff? Well, we haven't discovered any, but I do know we give a random resource if we put stuff around it. Hey, the area just got bigger. I wonder why that is. Warmaster Khan is here. Well, that's a lot of random resources. Let's do that again. And let's go ahead and, like, let's get that in there. Look at that. Look at all those ghosts we can have. Let's put it there instead. Yeah, the fields are different, right? Because they went next to the treasury, so the treasury, like, did something to them. They're now blooming meadows. Heals for 3 at the start of each day instead of for 2. Ooh, well, 3 is better than 2. Get him. Achievement, First Blood. I don't know what that's for. We have a shield, though. Let's go ahead and use that. Defense 3. Do we have any defense stat? No. Road Lantern. A small spot of light in this grim world decreases the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. Do we want monsters, though? Maybe. How much backseat? Whenever I ask a question, I would like an answer, please. Except if it's a I wonder. Or if it's a, ooh, if we do this, do we do this? Normally I say chat. Hey, chat. Let's go again. Well, I didn't look. Oh no, we did heal automatically. I was going to ask if we need to do anything to heal. But apparently not. Max HP 87. I'll take some max HP. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's get a rock in. Ooh, a vampire mansion. Now, I saw something on a stream. Hey, chat. I saw something on a stream about putting a vampire mansion next to a specific tile for a bonus. What tile was that? It was a village, thank you. I think it was a village. I don't have a village yet, do I? So, let's do some theory things. Do we think it's better then to put the vampire mansion down and then get a village? Or do we want to wait until we have a village first? Well, Master Khan, I didn't ask about meadow adjacency. Well, Master Khan. Oh, Chromo. Chromo's in. Wow. Wow. Ban. You gotta. How do we know he's a witch? Well, what we'll do is we will burn him at the stake. And if he survives, he was a witch. And we'll have to find some other way of killing him. No. If he's not a witch, God will spare him. And he won't burn. That looks like much better armor. Oh, and it's evasion as well. Where's my evade? Evade! Oh, got another treasury. Now I was going to ask, can I put a treasury next to a treasury? But you can't, because you can't put a treasury next to something that already exists. Yeah, I remembered. What I can do if I wanted to play the treasury so that I get another round of stuff. So ideally, oh wow, okay, here's some biggie brain. Ideally, you want to put a treasury 2 spaces away from a treasury, right? Because then you can double up on one of the things. Or will it just not let you get that close to it? Oh, it won't. It won't let me put this anywhere near that. I wonder if you could have gone 2 spots though. Alright, let's put this one here, and then I'll see if we get another one later, we'll try to put it there and see what happens. Or is there a better spot here? There and there. Alright, let's try those ones. Oh, I don't want to ruin that in case there's a 3x3 with that though. Right, there. Okay, yeah. So some of this is probably not even close to optimal, but I don't care. I'm just doing a little bit of testing. Get him. Oh, okay, hang on. That's rock and that's mountain. Ah. Are we... Okay, chat. Are we better off just leave... Like, even though these have adjacency, are we better off just making sure we have, like, a pure mountainage adjacency, or does it not matter? Loop, 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 loop. Loop, 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 loop. Oh, it's a mimic. Get him. Counter and evasion. Oh, I like that. That seems like a good regen per second though. Huh. Whereas our shield... Oh, our shield doesn't have stuff. Alright, let's put that on. On that one. Right, that's our meadow. I want to get... Nice meadow. Kind of goofed on that one. Let's put this down here. I want to do something else. We've got a ring. Magic damage, attack speed. Okay, well it's better than nothing, but I think that might end up getting replaced down the track. Wait, oh, does that one not count? So adjacent doesn't count diagonals, which I guess kind of makes sense. But some games count diagonals. The only real difference for rocks and mountains is that rocks give 2 hit points on their own. Mountain gives +5 per adjacent rock or mountain. Right, so if you could choose, you would then want mountain, but as per what you get what you get. So you're ideally wanting mountains in the center, I guess. If you've got more rocks, you want to put a mountain in the middle so that you get more... because the mountain will give adjacent for each rock or mountain. So that would prefer to be in the middle of a plus sign. I wonder if we could build something out. Maybe. But I'm not going home. We've got a full health. And we seem to be doing okay on the loop. Which reminds me, I need to make sure to see how well we do on the loop. Oh, we counted him? Counter, do we stop them from attacking? Oh, evasion or damage to all. So now, that's an interesting choice. Like 13% evasion seems pretty high. For a little bit of AoE, it's only a small bit of damage AoE. We might hold on to that for now. Have we got any wood yet? We got rations, scrap metal, noticeable change, preserved rock, stable branches. Oblivion. A bit of the Lich's magic causes anything to be totally forgotten. Erases any established tiles, erases monsters from the road. Ah, okay. So you don't want to build too close to the road if you want to use that. Oh, you can just put it on one? Is it just a one tile use? Hey chat, is this a one tile use? Like, or does it go wider than where you use it? Oh. Oh, but that's showing me what that affects. It only destroys the one tile. Yep, I got it. Spawns a spider on an adjacent tile once a day. Well, let's get some spiders in town then. Nice. Yeah, evade that. Eat that, Mimic. Oh, it's just a regular treasure chest. Okay. We have 228 with 9% evasion. That's 236 with 9. Is there... Hey, chat. Safe word, safe word. Is there any point to keeping... Like, is there any bonus for keeping armors and stuff? Like, if I'm not... Ooh, defense and vampirism. Well, I don't have a helmet, so I probably should put one on. Like, what do I do with crappy stuff if I don't want it? Can I just... Can we destroy it? That's less evasion but more hit points, so I don't want that. Old stuff gets made in resources? Okay, so you have to choose to... Oh, that's a shield, not a... Oh. So something that you're not sure of, you can shuffle it around. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Regen per second versus vampirism. Let's try a couple. Let's try the regen per second. Let's damage to all. No, let's go that way. Automagically, yeah. He's just using one that I used earlier. Taking credit for it. Evade! Evade! Alright. Oh, what's this? Preserved rock. Small stones. 10 pieces of preserved pebbles will make one small... Okay, so you can stack. Oh, this is good. Oh, and I see. We needed one rock to build something. We did like 2 rocks to build something, which means we need to get 20 pebbles all up. Okay. Oh, spiders are evading. Okay, we get 20% of our health upon entering, which is over 100 hit points at the moment, which we're not even getting close to losing. So we can loop it up. What do we got? A beacon. Is that one of these? No, it's a road lantern. A worthless landmark in a world with no direction. 40% move speed within its range. 20% attack speed for all units. Does that include enemies? Hey, chat. Does that include enemies? Hey, Headwound. This is Snap. Nice to meet you. Enemies too. Okay. So that really doesn't matter then, right? Well, it probably does depend on the build. So I'm guessing it's plus 20%, not 20% more. Snap, yeah. I mean, Panz is a bit of a sleepyhead. I'm electrifying. Snap. That was terrible, but I'm doing it anyway. So if everyone's on base speed, you're increasing the enemy's attack by a 1/5. Right? But if yours, so it's the same. However, if you've got an attack speed build, you're actually getting less of an increase because it's going to be 20% of your base. And if you're already plus % speed, so you're giving your enemies they're closing the margin on you. But if you've got something like counter, then it probably doesn't matter. Or evade, even good. The 40% move speed means you move faster through, so you loop differently. Chat, you can free for all me information on this if you want, because I'll probably end up wikiing it at some stage on what you think about the beacons. Ooh, a grove. Gentle rustle of leaves, a crack of dry branch, and a feeling of being watched. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. The rat wolf going to move to adjacent tile. Alright, let's get some rat wolves in here. I have to put it on the path. Okay, so let's try it. Let's make our rat wolves here. There we go. It's a nice little spot for a rat wolf, and let's get a mountain there. Did we get some new items? I like the counter evasion. These are poopy. Get down here. A new items go in at the top or the bottom? Okay, armor's at the top. So if we get something, then I have to look. All right, we healed our 10%, so that's fine. Let's keep going. We have another Oblivion. Oh, it's snakes? Okay. Right, okay. 10% evasion versus attack speed and some magic damage. Yeah, let's take that. So we're on 31% evasion. We get 22 hit points a day just for walking around. Do we know how many days it's taking us to get around the loop? Okay. Counter is me countering there, so I would want like low attack speed with counter, right? So counter and evasion seem to go really well. Does fight length consume the time? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so I have to choose if I want extra vampirism versus evasion. That's a tough call. That's also a tough call. I mean, that's more damage, and I think we just have to take that. We lose 9% counter, which I'm okay with, but because it's a lot more damage. Right, whereas that one, it is more max HP, and vampirism, I'm guessing, is a percentage of what you hit for, not a percentage of your own thing. So we'll leave that where it is for now. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, is there a faster loop option? Is there a speed up button? Oh, what was that? Goblin camp. The sounds of backstabbing can be heard from miles away. Spawns a goblin on an adjacent tile once a day. Appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles. Ah, okay. Cool, we get goblins. Ah. Okay, like we hardly got touched there, so we're going again. Stop! Wonder, who's speaking? Is that us or them? Oh, that's... Where did these goblins come from? I don't remember. Remembering you. We remembered ourselves! Now give us all you've got! You have no idea what's going on, right? Why don't you try to help me restore order in this world first? and then you can do anything you want. Goblin must rob! No other order in the world! Fair enough. Guess I don't have any valid objection here. Now die. Oh wait, I do have one. How about... die. Okay, so the goblin actually hits pretty hard. It's strange how these creatures appeared here on their own. Maybe it means everything is actually not so bad and that the world is trying to restore itself. Or that even the apocalypse isn't enough to get rid of some pests. Potato, potato. Wow, that was a big chunk of 30 hit. Hey! Hey! Okay, I'm getting chunked now. Okay, max HP and magic damage. I mean, that's a lot of max HP. Especially when you're going to go to camp and you get 20%. However... I don't know if I want to lose 10% evasion. Counter and attack speed seems pretty bad as well. Yeah, it's doing it when your inventory is full. It's taking this one. And you can move them around in case you want to think on some, which I like. So that's more damage, and evasion means less healing. It's fine. Healing for 8% of the damage we do versus taking damage 14% less of the time. Okay, so we have high evasion, which I like. As long as we get a little bit of vampirism, but that's a lot of hit points. So we might keep that armor up the front. 10% counter. So if you're countering, or you're completely avoiding, it's still good. Extra attack speed, probably attack speed and vampirism does alright. We just got rid of vampirism. It's a little bit extra damage, which is also good. Maybe that's just better to go full damage instead of defensive. We can wait in that. If we get another piece that counters better, maybe we go more counter. Does that mean we have no counter? Correct, we currently have no counter. Hey Karan, how you doing, man? Oh, you gave me advice before. I didn't even notice the new name. Sorry, dude. How you been? We might sit on one of these. Well, I'm definitely not taking that one. Hit points, that's a lot of hit points though. But 13% over the timer hit points, so you got to compare that as well, but that is a lot. We'll probably end up swapping to that. Are these slimes hitting for harder now? Is that a thing? Hey chat, is that a thing? Are the slimes actually hitting for harder? Top right is monster level. Oh, I see. So every loop is also harder. What does the loop level do percentage-wise? Do we know what percentage-wise? Like, does it go up like incrementally? Or is there some sort of multiplier? We don't know. We just know it's more. Okay, so you've got to factor that in as well then. Battlefield. Is that a battlefield? Spawns a chest at the start of each loop. Enemies on adjacent tiles can become ghosts. Well, I mean... How bad are ghosts? Hey chat, how bad are ghosts? There's 2 goblins there. Do we know if the boss level's related to the enemy level? Or is the boss independent? Alright, getting our first little thing. What happens here? Okay, so we just spewed out lots of stuff. Is that because I got a 3x3? Counter evasion. Is a counter... Okay, here we go, chat. Is a counter... an attack you do... Like, I know a counter is an attack you do early. But do you avoid taking damage when you counter? Or do you take damage and then counter attack? Only if you evade as well. So no, you don't. Right. So the counter is a slight damage increase, but it's not defensive at all. You do add... That's interesting. It can be defensive later. Is there something you can get that makes a counter less likely to take damage or something? Let's see what's happening up here. I'm just, I know I get more if I put stuff around there, but I want to see what happens if I just get a 3x3 meadow. Yeah, good. Kill that guy first and then attack the chest. And chests are great. You get the vampirism off them. Okay, here we go. Let's throw that out. That's rubbish. Also rubbish. Okay, higher defense. Swap evasion for vampirism, which I want to do. And get some regen. Oh, I like that. Alright, let's do that. 1422, 269. Let's use that. It's going to be our big thing. 45% evasion. Uh-oh. I'm evading though. Evade! Evade! Over. Evade better, Panz. Panz a loop. Wow, there are 4 dudes there. Alright, chat. If I Oblivion there... I'm not killing 4 of those. Like, they are going to murder me. Do I need to Oblivion the tile or their base? Both if I don't want it to be a thing next turn. Oh, Chromo insta-ban. Wow, Chromo. You trying to get me killed? Good thing I got 2 Oblivion cards. That guy, Chromo. I said if I didn't want to fight the goblins. Hey, if there's an ambiguous question and there's repercussions for wrong answer, maybe it's better not to answer. Just saying, you know. Yeah, you kill that treasure chest. What's that? A place for the dead and some living occasionally. Spawns a skeleton every 3 days. Do we want a cemetery? Cemetery near the battlefield? That's convenient. Right? Yeah, isn't that thoughtful? Evade! 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 Okay, here we go. There we go, look at that. Oh, look at that max HP. It's so tasty, though. I will hold on to that, though. Evade more, Panz. There's a lot of stuff happening here, but I think we're okay. Oh. Okay, I'm glad I did that because we would have had 4. Just evade everything. Just don't get hit forehead. Look at that. It's out at what, 360? Come on. Corn Zen, my man. Thanks so much for the 18 months. Welcome back, dude. See you. Oh, vampirism versus evasion. We're not doing enough. I don't know if I'm about in 2 minds on that one. Also the attack speed. Wow, that's big attack speed though. Is it really? Maybe if you're going vampirism, I don't know. I think we're going to focus on the evade here. I'll put those between the shield and the chest plate. These are sort of my markers. Anything I put below the shield, I don't want. The chest piece is letting me know what I've checked. Okay, we're like 280. Not bad, not bad. That's terrible, so I put that in there. Also terrible. Fight the treasure chest. Slowly, fight it slowly, get some regen or something. What do we got here? No, that's fine. Meadow. Okay. Pushing our little meadow up. 2 spiders, easy. Well, there's that. Hit points are getting there. We've got another vampire mansion. Oh, here we go. We've got a 3x3 rocker. Mountain Peak. Okay, so that came from 3x3 of just rock. A stone giant could support the sky itself if you weren't already gone. Add 120 hit points, which came as max but not current, and 5 additional hit points for every adjacent mountain or rock tile. Spawns a harpy every 2 days. Okay, so I'm guessing ideally then you want to place these 1 space away from the edge so that you can then also wrap around it once, yeah? Is that how that works? Is that what we think? Because this is just one giant unit, yeah? Yeah, okay. Because you want to get double ups as well, because then you'd have a single line gap and then maybe another mountain peak. And that way anything you put in between is getting it from both. Okay. Cemetery next to the battlefield. I think that makes sense. So 20% healing is going to be, what, 140? I don't know if we loop that. So if that's the case, you actually... Well, actually... I'm assuming that... Okay, we're going to... Oh, dang it. I'm assuming that if I do any combination of rock and mountain becomes a mountain peak. This was pure rock. If you have a 3x3 of pure mountain, I think you also get a mountain peak. So what you really want is you want to use your rock, since they're only +2 adjacencies, right? You want to make your mountain peak out of rock and then surround that with mountains to get the most out of it. Which it's one of those late game things is good, but you might want to get some early game value. Could be tough. Things to do differently on the next run. On the next loop. Can we go again? Oh, we're not even at home yet. Dang. Okay, I want to save this because I don't want to... Well, hang on. Dang. Well, there's definitely something about getting it early, right? Oh, look at that evade. Get wrecked, idiot. Ooh, what's that? I'm also need to be checking my things. I don't want that. I don't want that. Man, 372. I don't know if we can make it again. We do have stuff. What is that doing in there? How do I get that treasure chest? There's not much to fight though. The goblins really did a number on one loop and that put us behind. Whereas we did much better on that last loop. What did we start at, like 330? Whoa, skeletons are tough. Evade. Good, good. Kill him, kill him. Kill him, kill him! Oh, evaded. Yeah, Skelly's tough. Look at that max HP with the attack speed. I lose so much evasion. I did add a lot of cemeteries, yeah, that's a problem. Stronger and it's a... Oh man, okay, but it's stronger. Maybe we need to heal. The problem is I have no healing except for the hit points per day, and I think that's an issue. Yeah, we lose some evasion there. Yeah, current ring's only 10 evasion, which is pretty good. But I'm thinking, do we need like a vampirism or something to... I don't know. The answer is I don't know, so let's go again. Oh, wow. If we can just get some good evades here, we're okay. Okay, so we lose 2. I think that's worth it. Just to get that... Is that 0.6 of a hit point? Or is it 0.6 of a percent? Is it point... Like, what's the 0.6? It's so little. But I think a counter is okay in there. It's 0.6 of a hit point per second. There's no skeleton in that one though, so we got lucky there. Did that not work? Oh, Oblivion. Okay. If we can kill this dog, we got a chance. Now we're not going back again, so let's put some stuff behind us. Earn 68 damage. 68 health. I wish the max HP was like now. Evade, little Panz. Evade harder. Evade more. We're dying here. Oh. Ah. You get to keep 30%, that's fine. We lost a lot of stuff. I can't believe it. Hey everybody, the boy has managed to return. Yeah, splat. There's no rite of passage if you don't die in your first set of loops, right? I think anyone who retreats on their very first set of loops, coward, doesn't deserve to win ever. Or idiot, doesn't deserve to win ever. Either way. Survivors. Does this mean I'm not alone anymore? Where did you come from? Is there still a place without darkness? We don't know where we came from, or we can't remember. These people you see are only a small part of what's left for the group, I think. You're not sure? I think there's a different... Like, if you make it back to base and you are on like 2 hit points and you get the heal, you retreat. That's probably fine. Okay. I'm not sure. We reached that conclusion because of the abandoned luggage and leftover daily rations. With each day, new signs of presence of people that, as far as everyone here knows, have never even been with us. It's like we forgot them. You forgot? Exactly. It's like people disappeared every day and we instantly forget they even existed. Almost if we forgot the place we came from, and our families, and maybe even ourselves. My name is Yoda. That's the part I still remember. Nobody else's memory is in much better shape. Well, that's why I remember so little about myself. Everything is forgotten. But wait, you said that I'd managed to return? That means you remembered I was here. Yes, that's why it's so important to us. We saw you leave, but you were gone before we could approach you. Listen, we can't wander around this emptiness anymore. There's a campfire, a few sleeping bags here. A real luxury in these dark times. What do you say? Oh, of course. I'd be very grateful if we could team up. I want to restore everything. I've begun to remember the world as it was before. But there's no point to it without other people. It's too lonely without them. Remembering the world? I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm too exhausted. But we'd be glad if you could help us, and we'd be glad to help you. Just don't ask us to go with you. I don't know how you managed to return, but for us, leaving the group is too dangerous. I will ask no such thing of you. For now, I just want to have a place to return to. A place where I can hear other people's voices. Alright, cool. Wait, we weren't joking about helping you. Here are a few things that survive the cataclysm and don't vanish away. Can't be forgotten. Take them. You might need them. Oh, we have statistics. Nice. Noticeable changes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're missing stuff for the herb. Oh, we can make a field kitchen. Very important place for any camp. If your nose isn't lying there, is good food here. Plus 10% of the campfire's healing power. Oh, okay. So we get 30% when we return home? Strangely enough, I don't think it would have helped us survive that last one. Let's do it. Do you know the difference between a good cook and a bad cook? The food made by a good cook is tastier. What, you were waiting for something more elaborate? Sometimes the truth is very simple. Look, I have a cauldron, a hearth, a couple of knives, a bucket of potatoes, 3 onions and some ham. Nothing special, everything is very simple. But give me a few minutes and everyone in this camp will be running to my table following a tasty smell of good stew. You think it's 10%? So you're going from 20 to 22, not 20 to 30? Not a fan of that when it gives you a tooltip, like just tell me you've given me 2%. We'll see what happens. It's additive, so we get 30% healing? That's better then.